Tonight, we are hearing from the Texas State professor who was fired, accused of inciting violence.
Last week, history professor Thomas Alter lost his job after video on social media showed him speaking during a socialism conference.
Alter is now suing Texas State, arguing the university violated his free speech rights and broke the law in firing him. KVUE's Daniel Perot talked with him about his efforts to get back what he calls his dream job.
This has been traumatic for my family.
Former Texas State professor Thomas Alter says his world has been turned upside down.
Like most people, we look at that paycheck to paycheck. And so having that immediately cut off it's been very disoriented.
Alter, who had taught at Texas State since 2017 and had tenure as an associate history professor, was fired last week after he made comments at a virtual socialism conference.
In my own office, at home, speaking in my own capacity as a private citizen.
During that event, while explaining how socialists can organize an effective party, he questioned if anarchist protests can achieve their goals, saying without organization, how can anyone expect to overthrow the U.S. government? Alter says he was not inciting violence and the comments were taken out of context.
I'm for building a independent working class political party that advocates for the needs of working class people. That's what I was calling for organizing.
According to Alter, Texas State administrators said they were firing him because his conduct jeopardized the health and safety of the university community and reflected inappropriate and poor judgment as a faculty member.
I was at my son's soccer practice just enjoying watching my son play soccer and his teammates, and then all of a sudden I find out I'm terminated from my job.
On Tuesday, Alter sued the university, arguing he was fired without due process in an act of politically motivated discrimination, violating his First Amendment rights. Alter says he felt he had no choice.
To not just defend myself, but defend academic freedom and democratic rights for everybody.
Alter's lawsuit argues the termination violated state and federal law, including the appropriate due process required in Texas Education Code to get rid of a tenured professor.
Those were a process that was by Texas State's own policies and state law were supposed to have happened. That did not happen at all.
Alter says he's trying to get what he says was his dream job back.
Whatever comes out of the lawsuit, that's up to the courts to decide. I can just speak personally. I like teaching and I want to get back to students and doing what I love.
We reached out to Texas State University about Alter's lawsuit. A Texas State spokesperson told KVUE the university does not comment on active litigation. Mark and Ashley.
Daniel, thank you. Now, this comes just 2 days after a Texas State student was expelled for mocking the death of conservative influencer Charlie Kirk at a campus memorial event.
Governor Abbott called for the student's immediate expulsion, and the university quickly followed through. Within hours, that student was identified and no longer enrolled at the university. And back on September 9th, Governor Abbott called on Texas A&M to fire a professor who discussed gender identity in a children's literature course.
University President Mark Welsh followed through and fired the professor, saying the content being talked about was not in the course description. Welsh
also removed the College of Arts and Sciences dean and department head from their administrative positions for approving the course content. The Texas A&M Board of Regents was ordered to audit all courses across the system's 12 campuses.